Everybody, well, today we got this car here. Just got a call a couple days ago. It said we got this '07 Honda Accord. Hold on a second here. The seat's down. We got a hold on a second. Oh. All right. Don't mind all that stuff over there where I picked this car up. The lady's like, oh, there's a bunch of coolant and oil and car stuff. You want it, you can have it. So I kind of went through that stuff and grabbed it. But anyway, got a '07 Honda. We got a '07 or '08 Honda Accord. 134,000 miles. Runs really good. The lady that owned it was moving to an assisted living center, and this car was anyways, you'll see in a minute. But she don't need a car anymore, so she can't drive and whatnot. But apparently we had a little problem, a little issue. There's a big smash mark right there, and I don't know if you can tell. This is kind of level, and you can't really tell, but anyway, this wheel is bent over. Rim looks good. I think it's got brand new tires on it. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, she said she had some tires put on it. Well, I'm looking at the front tires and the back tires, and they're brand new. But anyway, the problem with this car is it ran and drove like she said. You know, she said you can, do you take old cars, maybe you can part it out or do something with it or scrap it, whatever you want to do with it. I just need you to get it out of there by the weekend because I'm moving. And I said, yeah, no problem. And like she said, it ran when she parked it, but you know how that goes, they say they ran when I parked it, but then don't run. Just like my Honda Civic in the barn. It ran and drove when I parked it in there, and now the starter's crapped out. Anyway, so that's what we got. Wheels all bent over, and we're going to see if we can't figure out a way to straighten it out, because, we don't want to go and, I don't know, I don't know what to do with this car. Maybe y'all can help me out, see what we can figure out what we can do with this car. But it has 134,000 miles, runs good. It drove fairly well compared, considering the wheel was all bent over. But I did notice it's not a winter car. I hit a patch of snow, and then the back end got all squirrely because the tire is not only leaning in, but it's turned a little too. So yeah, anyway. So '07 Honda Accord, 134,000 miles, runs good. Oil looks like brand new, but the quarter panel's junk. Doors, might as well say junk if you were to fix this car and make it look decent. You need a quarter panel and a door. Side curtain airbag, as you can see right there. I cut it out and over the driver's window. The one on the side of the seat's blown, and the seat belt's junk. It's going to need a headliner. So those are some of the things it's going to need. And I did start a video earlier which showed me taking this wheel and everything off and whatnot, but then the phone ran out of memory, and of course it's one of those phones that don't take a memory card. So it does have 200 gigabytes of storage or whatever it has. Anyway, it's not enough. It's used up. So I'm gonna have to figure out something for getting rid of all the information that's in there without losing it all, and still to be able to have access with it without paying money, to a monthly thing. But anyway, so it appears as though, in the other video when I took the wheel and everything off, we kind of eyeballed everything. Everything looks straight. The only thing that doesn't look straight is that bracket right up there on top. I don't know if you can see it. but it's kind of buckled a little. I'm not sure that's 100%, you know, that one, this bracket. So I could probably cut that off, or cut this and weld a plate in there and drill a new hole and do it that way. But to do it the proper way, if I was going to, you know, sell it for $1 or whatever, you'd have to replace the subframe. Subframe will have to be replaced, and I'm sure it'd be better to get the arms too. That way you know it's all perfectly aligned. Yeah, it'd be perfectly aligned, because there's no adjustments on that stuff. Not that I can see or know of. But anyway, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to modify that bar right there a little bit. Get this wheel back somewhat straight. It don't have to be perfect, but anyway, I'm going to get after that. Maybe y'all can help me out and see what we can decide to do this thing, because the Honda Civic I got in the barn, my original plan with that was I was going to take the trunk lid off, take the back window out, take the back seat out, kind of do some stuff in there and turn it into like a mini truck for around the farm here. You know, run around, do things or whatever, play around. The kids could play in it, you know, drive it around, learn how to drive. Most of them know how to drive now, but you know, and then we got land out back, you know, along the creek and stuff. You know, it'd come in handy as a little mini truck. And I know I've got two plow trucks. One's frame's broke, ain't fixed yet, but the two big trucks always seem to have a whole bunch of stuff in there, and it would take longer to take all that stuff out that goes with the truck than to just use this as a junk hauler / go feed all the animals, carry waters, you know, stuff like that. Put a brush guard on the front for, you know, pushing junks around like this and other junks around here, you know. Endless possibilities. Put a little lift on it, maybe some four-wheeler tires or something on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Fix, modify, scrap it, or just kind of modify that thing there and let whoever buys it know that, you know, what we done and how they could fix it if they wanted to, sell it cheap. Could be somebody, a good work beater. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to do some modifying here till then. All right. I found me a piece of, this was a, I think a track bar from a Jeep Wrangler. But this diameter, the inside diameter of this is the same diameter, outside diameter as that bar over there that we're going to modify. So I'm going to cut this little bent piece off of here. I'm going to test the skill saw out again. See if it'll cut it. Okay, I don't think we really need to do a whole lot of extending that out. That'll move quite a ways. So, probably ought to go a little overkill, I guess. Let's see. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Just got to be able to weld it. About a 2-inch piece, roughly. See what them teeth look like. She feels sharp still. Alright. Take all that stuff off. And there's our piece. If we can see that there. I think it's thick enough. Alright. Let's get this backyard let's get this Redneck repair fixed. Let's get her fixed. Let's get her done. Safety first. Alright, don't cut the brake line. Okay. We'll get our little extendo piece here. See what we can do here. Alright. Well, this ain't cooperating. Okay. Burn her in. Alrighty then. We won't get stuff too hot right there. So now we will have to put the wheel back on it so we can get an idea where she's sitting. Pretty much put it wherever we want. We'll be right back. Okay, well, we put the wheel back on, set it on the ground. It looks like it could be leaning a little bit. Not quite sure. Kind of hard to tell, but compared to what it was before. See if you see what this one looks like. I guess if you look at this one, it looks like it's kind of leaning too. So, and yeah. So anyway, there it is. We'll take it for a quick ride and see how it drives. Alright, well, we're back. We took it for a little test drive. And, you know, that's what that wheel looks like. And the one that we fixed, it looks like it's turning in just a little bit. I don't know. But it's definitely not leaning in like it was. Might have to cut that other bar and adjust it out like I did the top one. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I don't know what I'll do with this car. I still kind of was thinking about taking the trunk out and back seat and the back window and stuff out, make it kind of look like a little truck. Use it around the farm here. Maybe do a homemade lift on it. I don't know. Put some ATV tires on it. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. What do you guys think? What do we ought to do with this thing? Maybe we can make it a project. Anyway, leave it down in the comments if you have any ideas. Or maybe we'll just sell it the way it is and give to somebody that could use a beater work car. I don't know. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Bye.